All right, yo, let's get it. Let's check this out real quick. I just want to know, where were the community-based agents?
The judge found two teenage girls guilty of second-degree murder, assault, and conspiracy in the death of Reggie Brown. Brown was kicked and stomped to death last year when a total of 5 girls and a man who was never identified jumped him in an alley off Georgia Avenue. 5 girls and a man who was never identified jumped him in an alley off Georgia Avenue.
News 4's Paul Wagner was there at the trial. He has new details from D.C. Superior Court.
Good evening. In announcing her verdict here in juvenile court today, Judge Kendra Briggs said the 2 girls on trial had chased a frail 64-year-old man down an alley, kicked him in the head while he was bleeding, and pulling his pants down around his ankles. And in a 55-second video that was recorded by one of the girls, the judge said you can hear them calling Reggie Brown a loser and that they had just killed an N-word. I could see no reaction from either girl or any of their family members while in court today. Both girls will be sentenced next month. It only took Judge Briggs a few minutes to lay out the evidence against the girls, now 13 and 14 years old. And listening intently in the courtroom, as they have for the entire trial, were Reggie Brown's sisters. The verdicts leaving them thankful, but wanting more.
That's crazy, man. I mean, I got a 14-year-old daughter, man. I mean, that's just wild but obviously these young girls, they're living a hard knock life. Father not around, mom must be buku crazy, busybody, probably on drugs, out there, Tom, Dick, and Harry, you know what I'm saying? So, the daughters, them little girls is out there running them streets. This is in, where's it at? Where is it at? Philadelphia somewhere, I think. This happened? Hold on. Where was this at? Anyway, it don't even. It's in America. it's in America. You know what I mean? So I can't imagine. You know what I'm saying? My baby girl out there doing some crap like that. You know what I mean? None of my daughters. You know what I'm saying?
We're pretty much satisfied, but we also are going to not stop until we get justice with the guy who initiated this whole thing with my younger brother.
On October 17th of last year, Reggie Brown was beaten in this alley after being dragged across Georgia Avenue by a man police call Blue Coat, a man who assaulted Reggie before the girls, according to the evidence, asked if they could help. Blue Coat has never been identified.
The people in the streets in the neighborhood.
Now, what do you mean he's never been identified? Who is this dude called Blue Coat? You know what I'm saying? So this is the psyop now. You can't identify who this Blue Coat dude is, but you know exactly what I'm about to do every single second of the day. See, I mean, like I said, it's well known that they're using the technology to target, the godchild. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, you definitely got to realize and analyze that you must be, on some real divine purpose, man, to be just placed on the national security watch list. And then you see this crap going on in the world, a whole bunch of foolishness. But at the same time, they're not using this technology. We talking sophisticated high technology to be able to track an individual to and fro, how this gang stalking is orchestrated. So we're surrounded by a bunch of narcs and community-based agents, but Blue Coat out there running around kicking an old man upside the head, and we can't even identify the suspect. You know what I'm saying? This dude is dead. We can't even identify who this Blue Coat is, and that beat this man down along with those other 5 girls. You know what I mean? So 2 girls caught, three girls. I'm just now watching this right now. I'm new. This is new to me, just like it's new to you. You know what I'm saying? So far they got 2 girls found guilty. You know what I mean? But we still can't find the other 3, and we still can't find this dude named Blue Coat. But you can find me everywhere I go. You know my thoughts. You know what I'm about to do. You know what I'm doing right now. You know what I do even before I do it. It's bull crap. Everything is bull crap, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, people have no idea about what's really going on. Now, man, that's why I feel as though a lot of people need to have a little taste of gang stalking. They need to have a taste of it. Like the conscious community people. Since they don't want to talk about conspiracies, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Well, what did Morpheus tell Neo? He said, in order for you to understand the Matrix, you must find out for yourself. Can't nobody explain you what the Matrix is. You must find out for yourself. You must go down a rabbit hole. You must take that red pill. So it's the same with gang stalking. Really, nobody really can really explain. I can sit here and talk to you till your face turn blue. But until you experience this program yourself, you will never really understand it. I mean, you know, somebody that's on the outside looking in would be thinking that I'm just exaggerating when I'm talking about they know every single thing that you do. But it's the truth. And I'm not the only one, because there's a lot of people out here. For example, it always feels like somebody's watching me. Why did he write that song? So that song came out in the 80s. When I'm in the shower, I'm afraid to wash my hair. I might open my eyes and see some bot standing there. Some say I'm crazy, just a little touch. But maybe showers remind me of Psycho too much. That's right. So, you know, why did he write a song like that? So obviously, that dude was placed in the gang stalker simulation. Only the ones that's placed in the simulation can relate to what he was talking about. But nobody knows what blue coat is. Get the community-based agents on his ass. The community-based agents will find blue coat.
Blue coat has never been identified. Into the evidence, asked if they could help. Blue coat has never been identified.
The people in the streets in the neighborhood, I think they do know, and I think eventually we'll find out.
During testimony in the case, one of the girls who pleaded guilty took the stand and told the court the 5 girls were out looking for someone to beat up that night because they were bored.
Well, that's kids. I remember. We talked like that when we was kids. You know what I'm saying? That's only coming from the juvenile delinquents, the ones that's just roaming the streets, ain't got nothing else to do. They in the hood, and they up to no good. I know that mentality. Been there, done that. Got the t-shirt. Also got some jail time. You see what I'm saying? So there's repercussions to that bull crap life. That's why I don't advocate or, promote thug life. I despise that life because that life is bull crap. You see what I'm saying? And the ones that's actually like out there, like stuck in gangs, the gang life, and stuck in thug life and Crips and Bloods, a lot of them people was born into that life. So for those that was born into that life, they pretty much stuck in it. That's all they know. And they blood in, blood out. So you can't knock them. But for those that have a choice, man, choose something better, player. Choose a better life for yourself. Trust me. You don't want thug life. You don't. Trust me, you don't. It might look cute on TV. It might look cute when you see people playing in, these movies and stuff. At the end of the day, it's makeup. You know what I'm saying? They yell, cut, action. They go home when it's done. You know what I'm saying? After they committed a crime scene or whatever. It was all make-believe. But when you really, really believe in that life for real, it ain't no cut. Like, won't you pull that trigger in real life, and now the cops is after you, it ain't no cut. Rewind the tape back. Nope. They, you know what I'm saying? You ready to go to jail. You about to get a 5 to 10. You see what I'm saying? So, think before you do something stupid, people.
Detective Harry Singleton testified he found Instagram messages that implicated the girls in the crime. After news broke about Brown's death, one of the girls wrote, "We's going to get locked up and we on the news." Another said,
"Yo, did y'all hear that, man? Did y'all hear that?"
Girls wrote, We's going to get...
We's, he said, we is going to get locked up. We on the news. Look how they spelled it, yo. They spell we is going to get locked up, and we on the news. DA. The news, man. They funny.
Locked up, and broke about Brown's death. One of the girls wrote, "We's going to get locked up, and we on the news." Another said, "Tell, name redacted, delete the video on her phone."
see, there you go. Dumb people. They recorded the incident. They recorded them beating this man to death. We's gonna get locked up. We's done snitched on. Then the dumb people be like, who the hell snitched on us? No, you snitched on your dumb self. You see what I'm saying? You see the dumb things people do? The police department ain't got to do a lot of work these days. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just making it a breeze for the CIA and the FBI. You know what I mean? That's why the CIA put the Facebook out in the first place. You know what I mean? Just to get y'all to snitch on yourself. Tell everything, where you at all times. You know what I mean? Y'all making the job easy.
The 5 girls charged, 3 have pleaded guilty.
When we leave here, we're going to my mom's. So we
charged 3. Delete the video on her phone. Of the 5 girls charged, 3 have pleaded guilty.
Okay, so all of them got caught.
When we leave here, we're going to my mom's. So we all just stay prayed up and continue to hope and pray that no other family, because another family may not be able to survive what we're going through.
Brown's sisters say they will work to change the laws in place regarding juveniles. They feel the girls found guilty today should get life for taking a life. At D.C. Superior Court...
That's wild, man. How can you give life to a 14-year-old child, man? You know what I'm saying? Comment down below, tell me what y'all think about that, man. You know, that's deep. You know? But like Bobby Hemmett always said, as far as black people, we got to plead insanity. You know damn well these kids ain't in their right minds. Why they not in their right minds? Because they have been blinded and programmed by the beast. Romans chapter 1, right? No. 2 Corinthians 4:4. For the God of this world have blinded the minds of the people. So, hey, they don't know what they're doing. Romans chapter 1 stated that God put you in a reprobate mind. These people are in a reprobate, condemned state of mind. They don't know what they're doing. So, therefore, they must plead insanity. It's a fact. Nobody in their right mind as a child will beat up a grown man, an old man, and kill him and then laugh and videotape and stuff like that. They're not in their right mind. They've been watching too much TV, playing too much killing games. You know what I'm saying? They're gone. Insanity. They gotta plead insanity.
Paul Wagner, News 4.
Holla back, y'all. Tell me what you think. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. DB Gang Stalking Simulation. We out this joint. Hit the Cash App up. I appreciate you.
You can tell I think I'm sexy. Yeah. And average things just don't impress me. And I can't smoke no red. Do what I want because I'm sexy. I need a